Hello, and welcome. If you're new here, definitely check out my channel intro to get acquainted. My name's Antoine, and today we'll talk about audits and industry norms. We'll cover the types of audits you'll run into, food industry norms, and the most popular certifications in the food business. But first of all, what does audit mean in the food industry? Well, audit is just how we refer to an official inspection of your operation. Audits can range from a quick 1 or 2 hour health inspection to a multi-day certification review. Obviously, the requirements are very different for a 1 hour audit versus a multi-day audit. You can also do what are called self-audits or internal audits. Those are a very useful tool in your food safety program, and we'll talk more about those in another video. The other types of audits are usually conducted by professional firms or government officials. There are three main types of audits: compliance audits, program audits, and management system audits. Let's get a little bit into each of those. Compliance audits are your health inspections, and they focus on things like FDA or CFIA regulations. Program audits focus on your risk reduction program, like HACCP or HARP-C. Program audits are not super common because everything they cover will be covered in our third type of audit, the management system audit. Management system audits cover the whole system you have in place for food safety. That includes regulations, your risk reduction program, and everything else from planning to training. Management system audits are the most common type you'll have to complete to qualify for any certification. Now let's delve a little bit more into management system audits. So they're made up of three parts. The first part is where you send all of your documentation to the auditing firm for it to be reviewed. From that, you'll get some information as to what needs to maybe be updated or changed. The second part is the on-site inspection. This is where the auditor will be able to see if what you've documented is being implemented and if your procedures are being followed properly. The third part is report and remediation. After the on-site inspection of your operation, you'll come out with one or more corrective actions that need to be taken. Luckily, most certifications have guides or manuals, so you'll know in advance what will be tested and how the inspection will proceed. If you have a strong food safety program, you'll be on your way to most certifications. Now that we're familiar with what audits look like, what food safety norms should you base your food safety plan on? The basis for food safety for any operation in the US should be the FDA's food code. This is true whether you run a restaurant or a big production facility that produces packaged goods for distribution. The food code contains the basic food safety standards that everyone must follow, and it's updated every 4 or 5 years. In Canada, the food safety standards are established by the Canadian Food Inspection Agency in collaboration with Health Canada. I'll put a link in the description to the FDA's food code and to the CFIA Standards page. Outside of federal regulators, the main organization for food safety standards is the Global Food Safety Initiative, or GFSI for short. The GFSI is the organization to look to for finding reputable auditing firms for achieving certifications. Though the GFSI recognizes several food safety standards, there are three big names in certification: SQF, BRCGS, and FSSC 22000. Safe Quality Food Certification, or SQF, was created with all aspects of food production in mind, from primary production to food retail. They even cover pet food manufacturing. The codes that they use consider program management, food safety, and quality assurance. BRC Global Supply Chain Assurance, usually referred to as BRCGS or simply BRC, is a certification that's based on legal compliance, food safety, and quality assurance, and focuses on critical control points along the supply chain. Finally, Food Safety System Certification 22000, or FSSC 22000, is a certification that's based on international standards and focuses on legal compliance and food safety. Those are just the biggest names in certification that you should know about, and we'll talk more about certification in another video. Hopefully you've learned a thing or two about norms in the food industry. Audits are a fact of life, and there are a number of regulatory bodies and certifications that you should be familiar with. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.